Hey guys, this is the LegalLockPIcker, and today I've got for you this SlayMAKER 40mm padlock. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove these at the bottom. These, I guess they're rivets. And I think what I'm going to do is, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these off, okay, these right here, and I'm actually going to pull apart this padlock. This is like I said before, it's a 40mm SlayMAKER, and I have 6 of these. I had 6. I sent one away to the first giveaway winner, Don's Locks. You should get that soon. I also, I'm doing this because I didn't realize when I got them that whether they meant to or not, they actually keyed these alike, which is really useless for me, especially for someone who I'm looking for new and interesting locks, and I just have a ton of stuff I can't wait to share with you guys. It's really cool stuff. But so here's what's going to happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that, right? And if you see this right here, this little black tray. Now what I've done here is I've cut these off, right, in order to save a little bit of time, which I'm losing from talking, and try to get through to the meat and the bones of this lock, because I haven't actually opened it before. I'm still out there looking for a nice pinning tray. I'm still looking for a lot of things right now to get situated, so until we get all that stuff taken care of, we'll have to do it like this. This is the tool I'll be using. Why? That's because this is the one I've got. If you see that right there, right here at the bottom, it's like indented, right? Now I'm not going to stick my hand in there, obviously, but that's how I get those out. I cut the rivets off like that. So, okay, so here we go. I'm just going to use a city rig for this because, you know, it's just not. I'm actually using a 25,000 Southord PSX set city rig, so, and I'm going to show you exactly why, because we've opened it already. So, I mean, I'm just disappointed in this. I actually, if you watched the review from yesterday, you saw the Sparrows kit that I did. Turns out, after using the Black Flag Dimple Pick set, it turns out it's just not to the quality that I had come to hope for. So, we're going to go into another review about that at another time, but right now let's get this open. So here's what I did. I held it. I'm using bottom of the keyway tension here. I'm just using a regular tension tool. There's no twist, anything like that. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the city rig, letting go of the tension here, and I put it right in there. And what I'm going to do is just rock it up and down, right? That's all. And then hopefully, there we go. So I'm going to close it one more time, just so there's no dramatic effect here. There we go. Alright, so now that we've got that taken care of, here we go. So what I did was I took this tool and I took it to the bottom of this lock right here, and I just clipped off 4 rivets. And I've never actually done this before, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the pinning tray. I'm still looking for someone who makes like an aluminum one or some metal one or something like that. That's what I'm looking for. Now, it doesn't mean I'll get it, but that's what I'm looking for. Alright. So now I'm using these miniature Sparrows things. Absolutely terribly tiny. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they're tiny. Let's see here. Now what I'd like to do is try to keep the actual the cylinder and the turning mechanism intact and the best that we can. So I'm really trying to, I mean, maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I should just rip this thing straight off completely, but see, I've got to, there we go. So I took the first bottom plate off here, as you can see. The first thing that jumped out was a spring. And this is what it looks like after the first plate is removed. So, very interesting, really, because if you remove that bottom plate, you can see that you have access here to the shackle chamber. So I guess you could shim it open from here, I suspect. So let's continue down the rabbit hole, shall we? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off the rivets here again, because that seems to me like the practical approach here. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have done more of this before I decided to make a video of it. If you guys are ever doing this, do it with gloves. I am just trying to show for demonstrative purposes. I didn't. There we go. Here's another level. If you're new to picking locks, especially these laminated ones, from Hong Kong especially, you'll notice it's kind of like, if you're familiar with a 3D printer, what's happening here is we're unraveling each layer. So instead of having like a block of metal, you can actually use like recyclable metal or something like that. And what you do is you print layers of this. So when you print the layers out, it's actually cheaper to make, and I guess that would be better for the bottom line. You know, it's more cost efficient. Now this is just a miserable peel right here. So you can see, now don't ever do this without gloves, but you can see that it is just getting nasty. Check that out. So as we're getting, as we're getting to peel the layers back, we're starting to get closer and closer to the center of this bad boy. Alright, I'm taking this key off here because, alright. So we're going to stick the key in, try to. Well, that's that. Oh no. You know what? I think this can be bypassed. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wait a minute. I know it's hard to see, but just bear with me for 1 second. Now, I don't know if you can see down there, but from the way that this goes in here, as you can see, you have to be able to turn this. I am almost certain that I could stick the tool down there, the bypass tool, and I could go straight in. That'll have to be for another time. So we actually only cut 3 layers off of this, and out popped the mechanism itself. So it's, you know, this is just one of the cheap sets made from Hong Kong. Just gives you something to think about. All right, so I hope you guys like what you saw. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button here, wherever. And I'll see you guys another time. Cheers.